So a sign of your perfect iman, a sign of your good iman, a sign of your strong iman in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and in the hereafter is that to have good manners, to practice and to implement the good manners that Allah ta'ala has recommended us all to adopt. Another hadith, Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam in that hadith told us that the deen is the mu'amala. The deen, the religion, is how you treat people. The best you treat people, the more religion you have. The best you deal with people, the more religion you have, the more deen you have in the sight of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So your gentleness, your clemency, your patience, your truthfulness, all of the good actions and the good manners that you do, you're doing them for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and they are a sign of your belief in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the hereafter. And also it is a sign that you are going against your own desires, because your soul may call you to become hasty and not to be patient. And also your soul may call you to take retaliation and not to become clement, and so on and so forth. So when you implement these good manners, that means you believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that's why the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam told us that أكمل المؤمنين إيمانا أحسنهم خلقا, the most perfect amongst you in their deen are those who are the most perfect in their manners. And because good manners is something that is considerably difficult for many people, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala placed a huge reward on it. And Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, when he was asked about what is the most thing that will cause people to enter Jannah, he said piety and having good manners. So it is linked with piety. It is like piety, like righteousness. And also he sallallahu alayhi wa sallam told us that the heaviest thing that you will find in the day of judgment on your scale of deed, the scale of good deeds, is your good manners. So the heaviest action that you can do in this life is to have good manners. May Allah grant us all good manners, and may Allah make us from those who have the good manners and those who are beloved to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala through implementing His advice and His recommendation when He subhanahu wa ta'ala recommended all of us to adopt the manners of the believers and to obtain the good manners. So let's start taking your questions with the first viewer. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Got two questions, Sheikh.
Go ahead, inshallah. Go ahead.
Question one is, what is the status of the two Eid prayers and the Tarawih in Islam? Is it wajib or is it just sunnah? Because you get many Muslims who do not pray 5 times a day, but turn up for Eid prayer and go for the Tarawih.
May Allah bless. Jazakallah khair. Well, second question.
Is the ta'weez, is that allowed in Islam or not?
Ta'weez.
Yeah, wearing it on the body.
Jazakallah khair. May Allah bless you. Okay, the first question, the Eid prayers or the Taraweeh are, first let's begin with the Eid prayer. The Eid prayer is Sunnah Mu'akkada. Sunnah Mu'akkada is the opinion of the most of the scholars. Sunnah Mu'akkada means it's not wajib. It's not wajib. Taraweeh also is Sunnah. It is Sunnah and it's not wajib. You might say, what is the evidence of this? And Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, a man came to him and said to him, Ya Rasulullah, tell me about the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam explained to him that you have to say the shahada, and you have to offer the 5 prayers, and you have to give your zakah, and you implement, and you offer and you fast Ramadan, and you offer the hajj if you are able to do so. And the man said, Ya Rasulullah, I will offer all of these obligations, and I will not add anything more on that. And then the man left. And Rasulullah said, if he does what he promised, he will enter Jannah. If he does what he promised, he will enter Jannah. That means anything after that, any other prayers apart from the 5 prayers is not wajib, apart of course of Jum'ah, because Jum'ah we have an evidence in the Quran. So some ulama says that the Eid prayer is wajib, but there is no strong evidence that the Eid prayer is wajib, and most scholars are with the opinion that the Eid prayer is sunnah. And likewise Taraweeh. And we see, subhanAllah ta'ala, many people are keen to pray Eid prayer and they neglect the 5 prayers. Many people they do their best to pray Taraweeh and they don't pray Dhuhr and Asr. This is wrong. This is absolutely wrong. Allah Ta'ala ordained upon us 5 prayers. In the sound hadith, the Nabi Sallallahu said that Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, the Almighty, said in the Qudsi hadith that there are 5 prayers which I have ordained upon my slaves. If they offer them without any shortcoming, I will give them a pact, a promise to enter Jannah. And if they have any shortcoming in them, there is no pact for them, there is no promise for them to enter Jannah. So what is obliged upon you is the 5 prayers, including Jum'ah. Okay? So you should focus on them, you should fulfill them in the best of manners, you should offer them as Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala commanded. And also when you offer them, you have to offer them in the best of manners. The Nabi Sallallahu said that the worst person, the worst thief is the one who steals from his prayer, the one who does not pray as Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala commanded, the one who just prays very quick, very fast prayer. Is the worst thief because he is stealing from his salah, from his prayer. He should pray it in the best of manner. May Allah grant us all the ability to offer the prayers as Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala commanded. Second question, ta'awiz. Ta'awiz is not from the deen of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. You cannot put ta'awiz on your hands or on any part of your body. It's not from the Sahaba never done it. Rasulullah never said that he should do it or he can do it. So therefore, it is not allowed. If the ta'awiz has some Quran and some surah, then we say this is not allowed. But if it has something to do with worshipping or glorifying or praising anything but Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, meaning praising other than Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, then this is, we call it shirk. This is shirk. This is it negates the tawheed. It negates the deen of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. So there are 2 types of ta'aweed. If the ta'aweed has the Quran only, then we say this is not allowed. It's haram. You shouldn't do it. But if it has something worse than this, it has like any shirk on it or any association in the worship of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, then this is shirk and it will negate your tawheed. Next question. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh. This is Maimuna from Nigeria.
Yes, Maimuna, go ahead. Inshallah, I can hear you. May Allah bless you.
Ameen. I've noticed that over the years, whenever anything bad wants to happen to me, I have signs, like my eyes start to shake if something will happen, and then, it will result in tears and all that. But my Muslim friends are telling me that it is shirk, that it's an act of disbelief, and I shouldn't believe in it. But I've noticed, even though I don't want to believe in it, but it just happens that way. So I want to know if it's really shirk, if it's disbelief in Islam, for me to have signs that something bad wants to happen.
Are you Muslim, miss? Are you Muslim, Maimuna? You are Muslim, yes?
I'm a Muslim.
Alhamdulillah.
Yes, I'm a Muslim.
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Okay, well, sister, I don't know if there is a sign that is coming to you that something wrong will happen to you. I haven't experienced this. I don't know anyone that I know who experienced this. And I will say Allahu A'lam. I will say Allahu A'lam. But however, remember that always that the dua, okay, if you are fearful of something that something bad may happen to you, you can make dua always, and the dua may remove that bad thing from happening to you. So therefore, you can make the dua as much as you can that Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala save you from any harm and save you from any bad. And also if you focus on the dua of the day, the adhkar of the day, the dhikr of the day, and the dhikr of the night is very good. It will protect you from any harmful things. Okay. May Allah protect you, and may Allah bless you, and may Allah guide you, and may Allah save you from any harm. Jazakallah khair. Next viewer, assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. I've got two questions, please.
Yes, sister, go ahead, inshallah.
The first one is, when I'm in the house, I put on Quran, like cleaning. The Quran is just on all day. And then, when I used to leave the house, I just used to leave it on. But then I realized that someone said it's haram to do that. So
No, it's not haram, sister. You can leave it on, inshallah ta'ala. It will have more, inshallah, will bring more blessings to the house, inshallah ta'ala.
Okay. And the second one is that, I like to stick Quran verses on the wall.
And there is no harm on that as well, inshallah ta'ala. But remember that the Quran was not revealed to put its verses on the wall. It was revealed so that we can read it, recite it, ponder upon it, and implement it. Okay, so if you are putting a surah in the Quran or putting any verse of the Quran on the wall, it is fine as long as you are as well you are implementing the Quran, you are pondering in the Quran, you are reflecting upon it, you are reading it, you are reciting it, and so on and so forth. But if some people think that the Quran is just there for bringing blessings and we can put the ayah there, and they in their house they go against the Quran. In their house, they implement that which the Quran has forbidden. So it doesn't work like this, okay? So you have to take the full package, okay? If you believe in the Quran, okay, you have to implement it, ponder upon it, you have to reflect upon it, you have to recite it, you have to be attached to it, you should find tranquility in the Quran, you should find rest in the Quran, and then if you want as well to put it in the wall, you can put it in the wall, inshallah ta'ala. No harm on that. Next viewer, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, Sheikh.
Barakallah fi. Go ahead, inshallah. Can hear you.
Okay, Sheikh, my question just regarding the 15th night of Sha'ban.
Yeah.
I know some Muslims use this night to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for the whole night. I just wanted to know, is this practiced during the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam?
No, it is not. It is not. Jazakallah khair for this question. Very important question. There is no sound hadith. There is no valid hadith. There is no valid statement of the Nabi sallallahu about the 15th night of Sha'ban. So anything that is done on that night has no evidence. Therefore, it is like every night. It's like every night, apart from that it is the 15th of the month. The 15th of the month, all the months, okay, all the months of the Islamic calendar, the 15th, the 13th, and the 14th, and the 15th of the month, we call them the white nights. The white nights, the 13th, 14th, and 15th of every month, we call them the white nights, and we should fast on those nights if we can. You should fast on those nights if you can. This is a sunnah. You should fast on those days. Sorry. Okay, we call them the white nights, and we should fast on the days of those white nights, inshallah ta'ala. But other than that, there is nothing special about the 15th of Sha'ban, and there is no evidence, there is no sound evidence that prove anything is done on that night. Next viewer, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Go ahead, inshallah, can hear you.
Assalamu alaikum. Sheikh, I have two questions, please.
Yes.
The first one about Salatul Fajr.
Yeah.
Can you explain how the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to pray, or what time he used to pray Salatul Fajr? Because what I'm praying now, for example, they're praying at 4:15, and the shuruq is 4:44. I mean, when we pray, there's lots of lights. By the time we finish, there's light as well, lots of lights. When I asked them why, they said because they want to stay to pray Salatul Duha, and they get the reward of Umrah and Hajj. I mean, I don't know any masjid who is praying at 4:15. They're all praying like before 3:30.
Allah understand. Okay, and the second question?
The second question is about some scholars, they say the middle prayer is Al-Asr, and some scholars, they say the middle one is Al-Fajr. So can you explain something about that, please?
Okay, Jazakallah khair.
Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum.
Ameen. Allah yahfadak, inshallah, barak fik. Okay, first question, barakallah fik with this question. Well, the Sunnah, Nabi sallallahu used to pray the Fajr with ghalas. كان يصلي الفجر بغلس. He used to pray it with ghalas. Ghalas means with some darkness. So he used to pray the Fajr with some darkness. So before the light of the morning comes. So it used to be dark when he starts the Fajr. But when he finished the Fajr, okay, and the Sahaba used to say that when we finish the Fajr, we used to be able to know to recognize our shoes and see our shoes or to know our as well houses easily. Okay, so they used to be able to see their way back to their houses. So he used to Sallallahu starts early and he used to finish a bit late. Okay, so praying the Fajr very late like this is not from the Sunnah at all. However, is it valid time for praying the Fajr? Yes, it's a valid time, but it's against the Sunnah. It is against the Sunnah. The last time to pray Fajr is before the sun rises. If anyone prays the Fajr before sun rises, then his prayer is valid. However, he has delayed the prayer to a not recommended time and a time which is not from the Sunnah. The Sunnah should start the Fajr at the first at its first time, when it starts. Once the time starts, you should pray the Fajr. Shouldn't delay it so much like this. Okay, as for the middle prayer, some ulama said it is the Asr and some said it is the Fajr. And those who said it is the Fajr, they said because always we have in the legislation of the Sharia that you can combine the Dhuhr and the Asr together, and you can combine the Maghrib and the Isha together if there is need for that. And the one left is the Fajr. So they said the Wusta is the Fajr. And some said no, the Wusta Salah is the prayer of Asr. And everyone has an evidence in that, okay? But however, let me give you another hadith. The Prophet said that the heaviest prayer for the munafiqeen is the prayer of Asr and the prayer of Fajr. Okay, both of them are very important, and it shows that a person has a strong iman when he offers them on their time. Okay, so we should offer all the prayers on their time, especially the prayer of Fajr and the prayer of Asr, inshallah ta'ala. Next viewer, Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Yes, sister, go ahead.
Brother, I want to ask you two questions. Mm-hmm. Firstly, I want advice because I was told by somebody to recite Surah Fatiha so many times every day, preferably at a specific time. And that was, to resolve problems and issues and things. And although I know Surah Fatiha is, surah from the Quran and, supposedly the best surah of the Quran, but I don't know, I have doubt in my heart of whether I should be doing it a specific number of times or not, and I just wanted to know if what I've been told is correct. The person that's actually advised me, I do not know them personally, but I've heard that they are very pious.
Okay, sister, what's your problem?
It's just a problem with children, really.
Children?
Guidance of children and stuff, so, as...
What happened to them? What happened? What is it exactly? What's the problem?
They, alhamdulillah, from the beginning they've read namaz and they've read Quran, from the early age. And now as if they've got older and, all these years they've read, and now as they're older and in their, independent adults, they're not interested anymore. It's as if you mention Quran, you mention namaz, it's as if I've sworn at them or said something horrible to them, and they just repel everything so much. Otherwise they're fine, alhamdulillah, not any bad habits or anything like that. It's just the music has overtaken them, film has overtaken,
I got the question, okay.
It hurts, when you try so hard and you've tried all these years and they were on the right track and all of a sudden they go down the wrong way and you think, why do they not want to read namaz anymore?
Okay, I got, may Allah bless you, sister, may Allah give guidance to your sons and your children. First of all, reciting Al-Fatiha a number of times, it's not on the Sunnah in terms of saying, okay, that will resolve your problems. No, this is not right, okay? The Fatiha itself is good if you have an illness, okay, and you want to treat yourself with Al-Fatiha, is good, like any other surah, but Al-Fatiha has a special impact on the person when he recites it if he has illness. But if you have a problem in your life, for example, your children are not offering the prayers. I think we go into a break. However, I will talk until the break comes. If your children are not are not following the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, are not offering the 5 prayers. And you've tried your best to teach them the Quran, and you've tried your best to teach them the Salah, the Namaz, and subhanAllah, now they are adults and they are not offering the prayers. What you should do now? Okay, I would say, okay, I think we're gonna break now, inshallah ta'ala. I will continue the break. So until then, stay tuned. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا أطيعوا الله وأطيعوا الرسول وأولي الأمر منكم
The rising sun of Al-Maghrib Institute shines on the largest Islamic scientist student body in the Western world, empowering lives, strengthening community, changing the face of Dawah. Muhammad Al-Sharif, Dr. Walid Bashuni, Yasir Qadi, Dr. Abdullah Hakim Quinn, a dynamic team, powerful instructors, premier weekend degree seminars, teaching high-quality ed, action-packed classrooms with fellow like-minded students, excelling in deen and dunya. Seize the knowledge.
Chowdhury's Buffet Restaurant invites you to taste some of the finest foods from around the globe. Come and enjoy Pakistani, Indian, Chinese, Thai and Italian food. We are located at 198 to 202 4th Street, Edmonton, London, N18 2JD. Come and eat at Chowdhury's, the world on your plate.
تبلوا بالقليل من القليل تبلوا بالقليل من القليل وهي الزاد للسفر الطويل وهي الزاد للسفر الطويل تبلوا بالقليل من القليل تبلوا بالقليل من القليل وهي الزاد للسفر الطويل وهي الزاد.
Allah tells us that the Quran is a guidance for mankind. But have we really understood that guidance? Join us this Ramadan on a unique double weekend intensive course explaining the structure, themes and guidance in each of the 114 surahs of the Quran.
This Ramadan, join me, Sheikh Mujahid Ali, Sheikh Shafi Chaudhry, Sheikh Abdul Rahman ibn Yusuf on the Ramadan Quran Intensive.
To enroll or for more info, call 0207 377 6677 or visit ibrahimcollege.org.uk.
Muslim Charity has launched a food pack and Eid gift project for Palestine at the third holiest mosque, Masjid Al-Aqsa in Jerusalem, and within many regions of Somalia, Iraq, Kashmir, Pakistan and Bangladesh. Each food pack is £200, which includes the 1 month's food and equivalent of £50 cash for each family. Come forward and help your Muslim brothers and sisters to celebrate the Eid in happiness. Donate now, call 01777 702 555 or visit www.muslimcharity.org. Every penny of your donation counts.
Are you planning a holiday or business trip? Ariana Travel can help you find the best deals to India, Pakistan, the Middle East, Africa, Afghanistan and around the world. We have exclusive agreements with major airlines and can assist you with hotels, trains, travel insurance and much more. Why not let us arrange your worldwide money transfer and currency exchange needs too? Call our multilingual staff today or visit arianatravel.co.uk and discover the world with Ariana Travel.
Are you wondering how to own a freehold property without paying any interest? We all worry about a brighter future for our families. For a safe and secure investment which increases in value, look no further. We provide high-quality, strategically located land at affordable prices. Don't think for today, think for the future. Call now to arrange a viewing. Investment Land UK Limited, taking you from strength to strength.
The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "Do not set out on a journey except for 3 mosques, Al-Masjid Al-Haram, the Mosque of Allah's Apostle, and the Mosque of Al-Aqsa." Travel Express brings you Ramadan in the Holy Lands. This inspirational journey will take you through 3 holy mosques of Islam as you perform your Taraweeh prayers. Book now by visiting hajjandumrahexpress.com or call 08000 141419.
Imagine visiting the land where the Prophet walked, a land where revelation descended. Our aim is exceptional service. Yours is to make your dream a reality. How will you feel when you see the house of Allah? Radiant Drops. Call 08456 801 801 or book online at radiantdrops.com.
The Muslim Association of Britain is proud to welcome you to its National Quran Conference on Saturday, 30th of June at Leicester Central Mosque. Speakers include Maulana Saeed Raza, Sheikh Ibrahim Mogra, Dr. Umar El Hamdoun. Don't miss beautiful Quran recitation from Sheikh Khari Mahmoud Hassan Al-Bakari and others. Bring your family to learn, socialise and be inspired. Buy tickets today at Eventbrite, or for more information please visit mabonline.net. This event is sponsored by the MAB Charitable Trust.
Human Relief Foundation invites you to the illustrious Goldmine Ramadan Preparation Conference on Sunday the 1st of July, followed by a special screening of the Euro 2012 final at the luxurious Emirates Stadium. This event commences at 1 p.m. with Zohar prayer, hosted by Islam Channel's very own Raheem Jung. Prominent speakers include Abdur Rahim Green, Imam Wasim Kemson, Sheikh Haytham Tamim, Code Salam of Sunnah Fit, Ihsan Al-Labaik and Prince Abdi. This promises to be an event not to be missed. Please see our website for more details.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا أطيعوا الله وأطيعوا الرسول وأولي الأمر منكم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين. اللهم صل على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Welcome back, dear viewers. Okay, I will continue answering the question which was asked before the break. The question is it sunnah to recite Al-Fatiha a number of times so that my children can become upright and become righteous and offer the prayers? Well, I said to you before the break that it's not the sunnah to do that. The sunnah is to make dua, to ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make your children upright and make them righteous. Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, may Allah's peace and blessing upon him, said to us that the dua, the supplication, the invocation of the parent for their children is accepted by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So make dua as much as you can. Allah ta'ala guides them. Allah ta'ala shows them the righteous way and the right way and the straight way. So make dua as much as you can. Make supplication in the last third of the night, and make supplication as well in dua while you are praying in the sujood, during prostration, and so on and so forth. Try to choose the best time to make dua and keep on making dua as much as you can, and you will see the fruit of it, inshallah ta'ala, by the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You see it in this life and in the hereafter. As we know that your dua will either be speedily fulfilled by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in this world, and you will see its fruit set away, or Allah Ta'ala will remove harm from you or your children equivalent to your dua, or Allah Ta'ala in the hereafter will reward you for your unanswered dua. So make dua as much as you can. This is the right way, and also try your best to be patient in asking and in advising your children to offer the dua, the salah. Allah Ta'ala in the Quran said, وَأْمُرْ أَهْلَكَ بِالصَّلَاةِ وَاصْطَبِرْ عَلَيْهَا, and enjoying the prayer upon your family and be patient in doing so. Be patient in doing so. وَاصْطَبِرْ عَلَيْهَا لَا نَسْأَلُكَ رِزْقًا. So when you do that, be patient, because we are not asking you to provide for them, but we're asking you to advise them in the best of manner to offer their prayers, inshallah ta'ala. And may Allah make your children righteous, and may Allah make them from those who offer the prayer. I also would like to comment on the question before that, which is about the middle prayer. I didn't say that most of the ulama are of the opinion that the Asr prayer is the middle prayer. Why? Although some of them said that it is the Fajr, however, most of them are saying it is the Asr. Why? Because the Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, may Allah's peace and blessings be upon him, when he was on the one of the battles, Battle of Al-Ahzab, he did not pray the Asr on his time. And he said, Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, that the kuffar or the disbelievers made us busy from praying the middle prayer, which is the Asr. And many ulama, many of the Sahaba, like Ali radiallahu anhu, like Ibn Mas'ud, they used to say that it is the Asr prayer, which is the middle prayer. And it is the opinion that most of the ulama are adopting. However, some ulama said it is the Fajr, and it is a strong opinion as well. But the right opinion is that it is that Asr. Anyway, we should offer all the prayers on their time, and we should offer them in the best of manners. And as I said to you before, that the heaviest prayer as well on the hypocrites is the prayer of Isha and the prayer of Fajr. So Fajr as well is very important to offer it on its time, and to offer it as well as Allah Ta'ala commanded in the best of manner, inshallah Ta'ala. Next viewer, Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Yes, sister, go ahead.
I am calling from Milton Keynes. I just wanted to know meaning of a name.
Yes, inshallah, if I know, I'll answer. What is the name?
The name is Umayya, Umayah.
Umayya.
Yeah.
Umayya. Allahu a'lam, wallah, sister. I don't know, wallahi. Jazakallah khair, inshallah. Next viewer, assalamu alaikum.
Hello.
Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Sorry.
Yes, sister, go ahead, inshallah.
Okay, I've got a question to ask.
Yeah.
I'm traveling soon, inshallah, Rabbi, for 11 days.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm inquiring about my prayers. Do I have to pray the full, like 4 rakas prayers? Do I have to pray them in full, or just...
For how long? For how long are you traveling? For how long?
I'm going for 11 days, inshallah.
Where are you going? From where to where?
I'm going to Sweden, inshallah.
From Britain, yeah?
Yeah, from Britain to Sweden.
Yeah, inshallah ta'ala. If you go there, if you pray there alone, then you can pray, you can shorten the prayer. You can pray the Asr 2 rak'ah, and the Dhuhr 2 rak'ah, and the Isha 2 rak'ah. Okay? You pray the Maghrib 3 rak'ah as usual, and you pray Fajr 2 rak'ah. And if you pray with the Jama'ah in the masjid, then you pray with them the full prayer. If you pray behind an Imam who is not traveler, then you pray the full prayer. However, if you pray alone, then you can shorten the prayer, even if you stayed for 11 days. This is the right opinion of the ulama, that as long as you are called a traveler, then you have the ruling of the traveling person, and you can inshallah ta'ala, you can shorten the prayer, and you will have reward for following the sunnah. Barakallah fiki. Next viewer, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. I'm phoning from Hertfordshire, St. Hertfordshire. It's regarding my 20-year-old daughter. She has mentioned a few times regarding to get married, and I have obviously put her off a few times, which I just feel that the fact she's only 20 years of age, and obviously marriage is quite a big commitment, and obviously a serious matter. I just don't feel she's mature enough to get married at this age. I just want to ask your opinion on this. That's my first question, please. My second question is...
What's your question? You want an advice on this, or...?
Sorry?
What's your question exactly? I didn't get that.
I want some advice. I mean, if I'm doing wrong, maybe because I'm not really, pushing her I'm not trying to stop as much as I can. Obviously, I just feel she's too young.
You're trying to stop her, and she wants to get married, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I mean, she wants to put her name on the, on the internet, Muslim.uk.
Okay. Next question.
My next question is, what is the best charity during Ramadan? Is there a particular charity that you can do to help? Obviously, the best one of all. And my third question is, some of my members of the family don't fast, even though I have talked to them before. And I feel sometimes when they come down and, to my place, obviously, and I just feel that I come to a stage now, it's not accepted at all, even for me to see them and not fast in front of me. Is there a way of dealing with this? Because obviously we are close. It's just when it comes to the month of Ramadan, I just feel a bit sort of more angry that they're not making any effort at all, or just always have an excuse. That's my third question.
They are your relatives, and they're not good towards you, yeah?
Sorry?
Those relatives, they're not treating you well, yeah? Is that what you're saying?
No. Few of my relatives are not fasting during the month of Ramadan.
Okay, why?
I don't know. Just something they just feel that obviously, they either working, they can't do it, just too hard. It just, to be honest with you, they used to make an effort when they were young. As obviously they got older, they just when they just didn't practice it at all. It just makes me sort of feel that during the month of Ramadan is to get together and things like that. I just feel I can't sort of sit with somebody who's actually not been fasting or not making enough effort to understand.
I agree with you.
Okay.
Jazakallah khair, inshallah. May Allah bless you.
Shukran.
Well, concerning your first question, okay, if your daughter, who's 20 years old, if she asks you that she wants to get married, then please do not prevent her from that. Okay, if she wants to get married, then do not stay on her way. Do not stop on her way. If she want to register in any website, like any Islamic website for matrimonial or marriage and that, okay, you should help her, inshallah ta'ala, and always ask her how she's doing and that, and so on and so forth. But do not prevent her. This is my advice to you. Okay. Secondly, concerning the best charity, I would say that I cannot say anything about this. You can, inshallah ta'ala, I don't know, maybe on this channel or on other channels, there are many charities who are doing great job and excellent job, and you can just see them, inshallah ta'ala, and you choose the one that you think they are serving that which you want to donate for. However, as far as I know, most of those charities, or in fact, Allahu Alam, majority of them are trustworthy and mashallah, they're doing an excellent job in the field of da'wah, and they won't come on TV and if they are not trustworthy people. So anyway, you can, inshallah ta'ala, pick that one which you think is close to your heart, inshallah ta'ala. Concerning the families or the member of your families who are not fasting in Ramadan, I would say you have to advise them, inshallah ta'ala, strongly that this is if someone doesn't fast a day in Ramadan without any excuse, okay, Allah ta'ala will not accept from him anything, any fasting of any other day, even if he was to fast the whole of his life. You cannot recover that day if you miss it without an excuse. May Allah bless you all. Next viewer, assalamu alaikum.
Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. Your question?
My question, brother, is regarding lying. You know, when we lie on applications, for example, getting money from the government, and say, for example, you earn £200, and you are only declaring £100 to the government to get benefit. Is this not wrong, trying to get money by lying? Does this not make our money haram? Or what is the Islamic view on this?
Jazakallah khair. Okay, let me tell you something. That all the ulama, there is ijma', okay, in the ulama, that the Muslim should not lie. The Muslim cannot lie. The Muslim is not allowed to lie, even with the non-Muslims. Okay, so you have to be honest. You have to be truthful in dealing with everybody, with the Muslim and with the non-Muslim, with the non-Muslims. there's two hadith. One hadith said, "Man ghashana falaysa minna." The one who cheated us is not from us. And there is another hadith that says, another narration, "Man ghasha," the one who cheats is not from us. "Man ghasha falaysa minna." So cheating and lying on applications is haram. And the money that you take out of this is also haram. And you are nourishing your body from haram money. So we have to fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We have to make sure that whatever we take is halal and is built upon truthful information. Jazakallah khair. Next viewer, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Two questions. First of all, I just wanted to ask, what is the acceptable way of applying a henna to hands and the feet? I know that you can apply henna on the fingernails. It's just that sometimes you see such intricate designs on the hands that I'm scared that it might copy like the Hindu designs, which might be shirk. So I just wanted to ask, what is the acceptable way to apply henna? And the second question, as Muslims, are we allowed to take part in a raffle where, like, you buy a ticket and you put it in a raffle, and then if your number gets picked out, then you win a prize? We just want, we were a bit unsure, stayed away from it, but we just wanted to clarify that, please.
So you buy a ticket and then you go?
And then they put your name on the back of the ticket. It's like a number, and then they put it within this bowl, and there's many tickets within the bowl, and then they pick out like a ticket at random, and if it comes out with
No, this is sort of gambling. It's a gambling. It's not allowed.
Okay.
It's haram. Yeah, it's haram. Applying the henna. What sister, you can apply the henna when it, on your hands or on your feet, whenever you like. But if there is any imitating to any other faith, like Hindus or any other religion, then it's not allowed. Okay, it should be normal henna as the Muslims do, inshallah ta'ala. Next viewer, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Yes, sister, go ahead, inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Wa alaikum assalam, I can hear you. Go ahead, inshallah.
Sheikh, I don't know if it's too much for you. I memorized the dua. I forgot the dua, not exactly, but I forgot to. I want to just make sure that where the end of the ayat, have I put fatha and dhamma and kasra, if it's okay. I mean, whether it is correct on places.
Which dua is that?
The dua is Allahumma rabbin nasi azhibal ba'sa.
أذهب البأس.
Oh, أذهب okay.
أذهب البأس نعم. اشفي.
واشفي أنت.
الشافي.
الشافي. إلا شفاؤك.
No, لا شفاء إلا شفاؤك.
Yes, لا شفاء إلا.
شفاؤك.
لا شفاء. Is it?
لا شفاء.
Okay. إلا شفاؤك شفاء.
No. لا شفاء إلا شفاؤك.
إلا شفاؤك.
لا شفاء إلا شفاؤك. There is no remedy, there is no cure but your cure.
Yes. And then next is shifa. Isn't it shifa?
There's no shifa but your shifa. Yeah.
So it's not illa shifauka shifaa.
No. لا شفاء إلا شفاؤك. That's it. Stop there.
Okay.
آمين. جزاك الله خير. يلا bless you إن شاء الله.
لا يغادر سقما. لا يغادر سقما.
نعم. شفاء لا يغادر سقما. نعم.
No.
You can say that as well إن شاء الله. لا شفاء إلا شفاؤك شفاء لا يغادر سقما. That's right as well. جزاك الله خير. Next viewer. السلام عليكم. Hello. السلام عليكم.
Walaikum salam.
Yes, sister, go ahead, inshallah. Can hear you.
My name is Sister Arifa. I'm calling from London. I'm invited to Islam 2 years ago, alhamdulillah. And whilst being Muslim, Allah has given me the ability to perform ruqya regarding Quran and Sunnah. And my question is, where I have non-Muslim family members, especially my mother, she's undergoing some signs of black magic, and this is something that is highly practiced in my family. Astaghfirullah. is it permissible for me to perform a ruqya on my mother?
Yes, you can perform ruqya on mother, inshallah. May Allah cure her, may Allah guide her to the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Yes, you can perform the ruqya on her, and also at the same time you can as well invite her to Islam and tell her that this is the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which has helped her to be cured and to be treated, inshallah ta'ala. The evidence of this is that one of the Sahaba as well was asked by a leader of a tribe when he was outside the city of the Muslims. He was asked that to do ruqya on that person, and that leader was not a believer, and he did ruqya on him. And he was cured by the ruqya of the Sahabi, of the companion. May Allah be pleased with him. May Allah be pleased with him. So it is allowed to do ruqya on your mother, inshallah ta'ala, and also it could be a chance for you to invite her to Islam. The next viewer, Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Yes, go ahead, inshallah. Go ahead, I can hear you.
Huh?
Go ahead, I can hear your question.
My question is...
Yes, son, what's your question? I got only 3 minutes left.
My first question is, why is the moon split?
Jazakallah khair. It's enough, I think, as a question. The moon split on the time of the Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam as a miracle for him, because the kuffar of Quraysh, the disbelievers of Quraysh, said to him, show us a miracle. And he said to them, if I cause the moon to split 2 parts, will you believe in me? And they said yes. And he asked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah ta'ala caused the moon to split in 2 parts in front of them, and they saw the moon. And subhanallah ta'ala, because they were arrogant, they said, you are doing a magic, and they did not believe on him sallallahu alaihi wasallam, apart from few. Next viewer, assalamu alaikum.
Okay, and
assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm calling from London, and I'm a Ravid sister. And
MashaAllah.
Mariam, I just my children's school, they were raising money for something for their school, and they sent in something like a raffle, and we had to all contribute, and I just wrote my family name and I sent it in, and me today and said that I've won the first prize, and now I don't know, like a dishwasher, and I don't know whether it's halal or haram, whether I should accept it or not. So I don't know what to do.
Jazakallah khair, sister. May Allah bless sister Maryam. This is a sort of gambling. It's not allowed in Islam. You cannot pay some money, small money, in return to get anything. Okay? You shouldn't do that at all, inshallah ta'ala. Okay? May Allah bless you all, and may Allah guide us all, and may Allah make us from those who implement the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as He subhanahu wa ta'ala commanded. And may Allah make us from those who follow the instructions of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the guidance of Him subhanahu wa ta'ala. I think we're coming to the end of the show. We only have few seconds left, inshallah ta'ala, until we see you on another Islamika or another session. I will just leave you with hadith, inshallah ta'ala. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said that من كان يؤمن بالله واليوم الآخر فليقل خيرا أو ليصمت. If you believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and in the hereafter, then say that which is good or stay silent. Say that which is good, that which is beneficial to people, or stay silent. So whenever you utter any word, remember this. May Allah bless you all. Until I see you, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا أطيعوا الله وأطيعوا الرسول وأولي الأمر منكم